Kombat. Hey guys, me host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got. It's Kitana. So Kitana is one of my probably original favourite characters from the original Mortal Kombat. She first appeared in Mortal Kombat 2 as the daughter of Shao Kahn, the Princess of Outland. But over the years, we've seen that change so much. Outland? Outrealm. We've seen that change so much and we now know more about her. But we'll come to the story in a moment. This is the new Kitana action figure brought to you by McFarlane's Toys. They are killing it with these Mortal Kombat figures, and I wasn't interested in them overly at first, but as they've started releasing more and more really good ones, I've decided to pick up this as one of my regular series. I'm not sure which series I'm going to drop to keep these, but for now, I've gone back and I've bought a few that I missed, and I actually saw in my haul the other day. I got the box set. And I've got a few more on order, so I'm very excited to be reviewing all of these. I've got Kitana right now, and I've also got Baraka as a part of the previous wave to review, so he'll be getting reviewed as well real soon. So these figures are very nice. They come with their own embossed Mortal Kombat bases, which is very nice, and the figures themselves are really cool and loaded with accessories. Kitana comes with her trusty Sai, one of the fans. I wish she came with two, because in the game she always had two and did that fancy sort of move where she used the fans as blades. And she also comes with a closed up version of the fan as well. So technically she does come with two, but I wish she came with two that were actually usable, because that's how I would have displayed her with both fans, because that's how she sort of uses them and stuff. But I've gone for one of the Sais in a backwards hand, so I can bring that round in front of her body sort of thing, maybe as a defense thing, or even off to the side with a hand sort of rounded. So yes, I wish these figures as well, because obviously over the years she has removed the little mask. She was originally one of the ninja sprites for the female body that was palette changed. So you had her, you had Jade, and you had Melina. So they had the three different costume colours, very similar to how they did sort of Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. They just kind of changed the colour palette. These characters all became, people in their own right in the story, which I think is very cool. So she went from being just a basic little colour palette change to being an actual full-on story mode character, which is awesome. And I'm loving this costume piece they've given her for this one, this more modern look. I just wish these masks were removable. Same with the sort of Sub-Zero, Scorpion figures as well. I wish their masks were removable. But it is what it is. So I think it's awkward to try and show you these figures with me on frame like this all the time, so I will go to the desk cam in just a moment. But before I do that, I'm just going to remove the other accessories there, and we will take a closer look at the articulation. So her head is on a bit of a ball joint. It does get stopped by this piece at the back, but you can move that around. It is movable, which is nice. But yeah, head is on a ball joint, so that's pretty nice. The arms do move up at this top hinge. There's a butterfly hinge there as well, which is nice, which also rotates. She also rotates at the bicep. There's a double hinged elbow, so she can pull her arm in all the way, and hands are on ball joints. She can crunch around at that bust as well as at the midriff section. Legs do lift out pretty far to get a good kicking motion out of these characters, and they do also rotate forwards and backwards a little bit. They've got double hinged knees there as well, and the feet are on ball joints, and they even have toe articulation. So getting these to pose in really good Mortal Kombat style fight scenes, it should be very easy to do with these figures, and they even come with their own bases. The bases aren't very strong, they're okay. The nub does hold them pretty well into the base, but when I've tried to have them posed up with the legs up in the air and things like that, trying to do kicking motions, the bases really don't want to balance them, so you may need some display stands. That's kind of the best I've been able to get for a kick, using the baseboard backwards to the side to kind of balance her out. But it does make her lean, sadly, which is annoying. Sometimes I like to use the display bases not as actual bases but more of a balance board, so I can get her into some more sort of bended poses and things like that, sort of like this, which again, if you use that backboard, it kind of balances her out. But yes, very nice figure. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to head on down to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at Kitana. We'll also discuss her story in the Mortal Kombat trilogy, the Mortal Kombat series. For those of you that aren't overly familiar with the character, if you're not familiar with all Mortal Kombat characters, where have you been? But still, I'll run down all the facts about the character while we take a closer look on the desk cam. Kitana, the princess of Outworld, the adopted daughter of Emperor Shao Kahn. She has a twin sister, Melina, and a personal bodyguard and best friend, Jade. Though through the course of the event of the series, she learns that she's actually the daughter of Queen Sindel and King Jared, the rulers of Adina, a realm that was conquered and destroyed by Shao Kahn. She discovers that Melina is not actually her sister, but a clone created by the Emperor's sorcerer Shang Tsung, intended to watch over her and spy on her. Kitana rebels and sides with the Earthrealm warriors to fight against Shao Kahn, and ultimately frees her realm from being part of Outworld. In Mortal Kombat 11, she even earns the name Kitana Khan after becoming the new ruler of Outworld. That is the history, basically an overview of Kitana. And she is one of the original characters, in my opinion. She was featured in the original movie as well, which a lot of us remember from the 90s. And we're about to see that movie get remade yet again. I'm very excited to see where they'd go with it. The new trailer looks pretty decent. It looks like we're going to get a movie full of actual fatalities and actual game sort of game storyline, maybe. Hopefully, they'll tell the story properly this time around. And see, I say that, but I did enjoy the original movie as a child. I'm not going to say I hated it, because I enjoyed it. Let's just hope that this one's a lot better for a more modern audience. And as well, if you haven't seen the Scorpion movie that came out a little while ago, the anime movie based on Mortal Kombat, please do check that out as well, because that was pretty good. I really enjoyed that film. Small Kombat is back on the rise. These figures are amazing, and I'm super glad to have them. I wonder if we will see any movie figures come from McFarlane as well. I wonder if they will get the licensing rights to make movie figures based on Mortal Kombat as well as the games. So far, it seems that they've been focusing on Mortal Kombat 11 and using the costumes from there. But it would be nice if they were able to create older figures as well, and figures based on the older versions of the games. What do you guys think? Are you a fan of this figure? Are you a fan of the Mortal Kombat line from McFarlane's? Let us know in the comments. I'm really loving the colour tones on this figure. The light blue against that metallic blue looks very nice indeed. It looks very shiny and very metallic, and it does pop very well on this figure. The black and silver on the boots as well look very nice. All round, the figure is very well painted. I've not seen much paintwork issues, and I've not seen much warping on the plastic. The figure is very well put together, and the face sculpt is very nice. I keep zooming in on that. It is actually a very nice face sculpt, full of emotion. I can't wait to review more in this line. Like I said, next up will be Baraka, but don't worry, we do have many other Mortal Kombat figures on pre-order, on order, and delivered to us already. Tune into my haul as well in the coming days. I will be doing another haul video, which will feature even more Mortal Kombat. So guys, let's head on back to the main cam and finish off this video. Finish him. Brutality. Kitana wins. So guys, what are your thoughts on Kitana? Let us know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this figure review and you're very much excited to see Baraka as well, then please let us know. We've got plenty more Mortal Kombat figures coming up on the channel, so please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button. It would really support us, really help us out, and help us to keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Until next time, may the Force be with you.